morning, Justin. This morning we're going to help you make breakfast to help you become a skillful and knowledgeable cook.
As we make breakfast, we will tell you about chemical and physical changes as we go along.
We are making Fruit Festival yogurt for our physical changing food.
As you can see here, you already have our oranges, apples, and bananas already chopped up. And we're going to tell you about a little bit of knife safety. Grab the handle and gently place your hand on top of the knife and cut your fruit. So you can use that hand as a guide so you don't have to cut all willy-nilly.
This is vanilla yogurt and our fruit here. We can pour this in the bowl.
There you go. Rest out.
Yeah, just rest out.
Now we will put the fruits and nut into this. We will also put some of this to keep it fresh. This is lemon juice. Make sure to be careful when you are mixing to make sure it doesn't mash up too much, because if you mash it up, it will basically be kind of like a smoothie.
In there.
And then
Add your apples.
You add the apples.
Alright, that was easy. That was easy. But we have another recipe if you don't like this one.
This one's called the 40-second omelet.
We will put this on the stove, and we will see if it's hot and ready. Let's put a drop of water on it. Turn it to medium heat. And also, don't wear those clothes. And also, just here. It's sizzling. Oh, it's bubbling. See?
That's
that means
close
it's
enough
ready.
to sizzling.
Yep.
There you go. You can hear it.
Okay, now pour the egg mixture in. It should spread to the sides of the pan quickly. Alright, now put a little butter in there.
You're going to put the butter around the edges so it kind of doesn't stick that much. For taste.
Now, wait till it turns into a solid.
Yeah, and for a little bit of taste, we're going to add a little bit of milk. There you go.
Now, start to mix it a little bit around. If it starts turning into a solid, put a desired filling in one side. We have cheese and sausage.
Good, good.
1, 2.
There you go.
Put it in one side, and now flip the other side over it.
It needs to cook a little. It may have, for us, it's cooking a little longer, but for you, maybe if your stove has more than it has a higher wattage, it may cook faster.
They should not be very hard unless it is too liquidy. If it's too liquidy, just let it cook a little bit longer. Now flip the other side over once it turns into a solid.
Yeah, it's still cooking a little bit.
But we're going to start flipping it over a second.
Yeah. Well, this stuff shows a chemical change. Now you see it's gone from that liquid gooey form to a solid. Now, it can't be returned back to that liquidy gooey form.
Remember, cook the sausages a bit, or have your mom help you cook the sausages before you do this, or else you're going to have not very edible sausages. They're not edible. They could give you a disease if they're not cooked properly.
Yeah.
Now, once you folded it, flip it over to the other side for the other side to cook. And also, that is a chemical change, but this is our physical changing food, because you see, all we had to do was chop and mix. You could put it in your original form, and basically, it's not anything new.
Bye, Justin.
Bye, Justin.
Bye.